G'day, I'm Clive and welcome. We've got some lovely sunshine coming through the window. Now, this is give you an update. I've been having stuff sent out to me by Silver Ant, and you've seen a couple of videos with the Silver Ant if you've been following my channel. I want to give you an update of what is coming, what videos are ready to be released, and what's on the way. All from Silver Ant. And I'll give you the heads up is I've got gear from Tokes, I've got gear from different companies, Avenue and that. And when it came down to Silver Ant, I didn't realise they'd contacted me a couple of months before I contacted them, asking if I could try some of their gear out. So once they let me know, I went back and seen that they'd been following my channel. They were interested in me looking at their gear because I give honest reviews. I don't make things up, and what they wanted was someone who would use their equipment, give honest reviews, give it honest tests, no matter what. They want to know the good, and if there's anything that's not so good. Okay, we've got a video coming up next week. I've got the list here, all from Silver Ant over the next 3 weeks, I think it will be. It's a titanium coffee press kit with cup and container, and it's there on the shelf. It has been used. I won't tell you too much about it, but I couldn't find any negatives. That's all I'll say. But the video will show you in use and how I got it to work best for me. And what else can I say about it really? Like I said, I couldn't find anything bad, but it is worth a watch. Watch the video. And some of the gear that they sent, well, all the gear they're sending me is good. Now, like I said, I've got gear from other companies which is good as well, but I was very surprised with the Silver Ant service. A video I've just made today for the week after will show you what is impressive about the standards of their way of sending it out to you. They don't just send it out in a plastic bag and it comes with a box and everything dented. It comes protected, where it's wrapped. The outer wrapping you think is a bin liner, it's not. It's a black bag. They are all different sizes to come to fit what they're sending out. They heat seal it so no water will get in. Then they've got this stuff in it, which is a wrappable foam which they use to protect it. And in the video in 2 weeks it will tell you how many layers they've wrapped around to protect what comes. And I also showed a condition of the boxes which came today, the video I just made for 2 weeks time, and that is about that item there, which is the crystallized titanium insulated travel coffee mug with lid. So that's nice. That's all I'm going to say about that. And if you want to find out what colours it comes in, watch the video in 2 weeks time. Now, I've got one more package on the way from them at the moment, and that's the titanium double wall mug with foldable handles. Now you get an option to get this. It's like a set, let's say, and the set is the mug. It comes with a lid, but there's also a filter in it which you can put your coffee granules in. then pour the water in, take the filter out, hold it, let it drain, drink it. Or you could put tea leaves in it and do the same. And there's one more thing I've got on the way, and I can see what it is, so I'm just going to pause here, check the computer what it's called, and I'll be back. I'm back. Now it's the Ultralight crystallized watertight titanium container, and it's 280 milliliters in size, which is, what's that, 9.47 fluid ounces. I've got the wrong glasses on to see at the distance. This is my computer glasses, so I apologise about that. So I've got a lot of stuff coming in. I've got one of my, which I think I put it away now. Yep, I've got one of my tents, always in my pack at the moment. Yeah, it's in the pack at the moment. One of my winter tents, which is, what's that? That's got to be 12, no, more than 12, probably closer to 15 years old. Because my grandson was only about 2 or 3 and he's 18 now, so that's 15, 16 years old. And that's a 4-season tent. And I want to get that out before it starts turning warm here. So that's to come as well. What else have we got on the list? Yeah, I'll be using the actual backpack, the Denali one, which I bought the other week. Yeah, I'll be testing. Oh, I've got a very old sleeping bag, which is rated to, or used to be rated to 0. Let's say, because I did have it in the back in the stuff sack and I forgot to take it out. But since I've taken it out, it's lofted up. So I'm going to see if that still goes down to a comfort level of 0. So in a sense, is old gear still any good now, like 15 years later, 16 years later? Or is it better now, or is the older stuff better than the gear now? So it's not as light as the gear I've got now, because that's a hiking pole tent with a 4-season inner, and it weighs just slightly over, including pegs and ground sheet, slightly over 1 kilo. Where the old one, the old tent, let's say, is, I think that's 3 point something, about 3.2 kilos or 3.7, I can't remember, I think it's 3.2. But that has got poles. It doesn't have a ground sheet with it, but I'll be using one of the ground sheets I've got. I'll find out which is the closest to fit and I'll take that. But it's a, let's say it's a damn good tent still, as far as I'm concerned. But I'll look over it, I'll use it overnight, and I'll let you know how it fares. But that's got one thing above that one. The vents in there, you got your normal 4-season, but you got 4 options where you can unzip the triangles at the top, or you can close them off depending on how cold it is. So that's, I think, I'm looking forward to taking that out. I'm not going to be walking far with that one anymore. I'll probably do a 2.6 kilometre walk into the bush to one of the shelters on the Bibbulmun track, and that's the one I normally go to, which is Ball Creek Shelter, because it's not far from the weir or the dam, so the temperatures are lower there than they are in the local town. But the further you go into the bush, the temperatures slowly drop, and the actual campsite is in a bowl, so it's going to be a lot colder there than in the temperatures they show at the town. So when they say it's going to be 5 degrees at the local town, at a campsite it's normally about 0 or minus numbers. So in Australia, yes, we do get minus numbers. I went to one camp and the actual thermometer on my car in the bush, because I've got the four-wheel drive, great time, the thermometer didn't start working until I got to minus 12. So, and that is the coldest point in Western Australia that's on record. So yeah, it can get below 30 degrees here. So we've got a bit to come. So I hope you enjoy the videos I'm putting out. Please leave me some comments. Let me know what you think about them. Let me know what you'd like to know about the videos, what you'd like to know about what's coming, what you'd like to know about how I make the videos. I have got an idea of making a video about where I started with what I used for my first videos, and then going on to the next camera, the next camera, the next camera, and where I am now. So I hope you enjoyed this little update video, and if you have and you're not a subscriber yet, please go down below and click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell next to it and select all, and then you can be notified of all future videos that are coming up. And if you are already a subscriber, again, I thank you very much. Yeah, so thumbs up, hit that like button, and I'll see you soon.